And we are officially live. The United States of Chelsea, Measy CFC, also known as Measy the Don or Measy the Fraud when I make bad takes. And we got Chemlaka, as always. We're missing our brother Tosh. He's still on travels. So it's going to be the two of us. Hopefully, we'll bring in some guests, some friends of the channel, for you guys. But as always, appreciate you all. And let's talk some chills.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna
So,
put some
little big game.
in the chat for the guys.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, bro, big game. Obviously, anything less than 3 points is going to be, in my opinion, a failure. Since we're playing Wolves, we're bottom of the league. Generational at being trashed this season. They look like they're going down to the championship. This team's been struggling all year. And I see Drew's asking for the.
I'm sending it right now.
You got it, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, so in my opinion, bro, anything less than 3 points is going to be a failure. And not just this game. I know this call today, we're talking about the Wolves, Chelsea Wolves preview, but we're playing Leeds as well. So when we do go into lineup predictions, let's keep in mind we do play Leeds on Tuesday, a Leeds team that did have a good run of form. In November, early December, they did beat us 3-1, I believe. And, so let's keep that in mind with, when we make our predictions for the starting 11 this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I mean, we did all that resting of the legs against the bigger tie, arguably, against Arsenal in the semifinal in preparation for a match against Wolves. So I mean, yeah, it is a big game in that respect. And yeah, it's coming thick and fast. We got a match against Leeds afterwards. I mean, these are all must-win games, right? And Blueco said that they're prioritizing, right? They deprioritize the Carabao Cup. We're in the semifinal, one match away from a final. They said that's not important to us. Wolves is important. So let's hope that the boys turn up.
Yeah, and not that I agree with them, and also big up Drew. Appreciate you, man, for joining. Hope you're doing well, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing well, bro. How are you?
Doing well, man. Can't complain. It's a Friday afternoon for us. What time is it in the UK?
Like 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. But I forgot what I was going to say.
It's about the game tomorrow.
What's that, bro?
You were talking about the game tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. So the game tomorrow. What are your predictions, bro?
I think we win 2-0, 3-0. Wolves are like a weak side.
Yeah. Are you confident about that though?
Last time we played them, we were 3-0 up. Then somehow it ended 4-3. So in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, and that was a midweek game too, right?
It was.
Yeah. So
let's see. It was a different manager as well.
True. They got Rob Edwards in charge.
Yeah.
Their last manager. Who was their last manager?
Vitor Pereira.
Okay.
So we beat him.
Yeah, it's not the guy who's at Strasbourg right now, is it?
No, he was the manager before the manager that got sacked.
Gary O'Neill.
Yeah.
Future Chelsea.
Shout out Big Al. Big up you guys, man. Shout out Big Al, man. If you don't know, get to know him. Go follow his page. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Him and Chelsea Dan be doing the live streams pretty often, just like us. So definitely go check him out, man. But yeah, what's the Gary O'Neill talk? My bad. I got a phone call that came in.
No, you're good, bro. No, so I was just asking Drew who the last manager for Wolverhampton was, and I thought it was Gary O'Neill, but it was someone else. Between him and Rob Edwards. What's his name again?
Vitor Pereira.
Vitor Pereira. Yep.
Yeah, one thing about Wolves, they're gonna find that Portuguese guy. They're gonna give him that visa.
Yo, I'm watching this Leeds Forest game. Leeds are cooking 2-0, and we got them on Tuesday.
Oh man, don't tell me Calvert-Lewin scored.
No, Okafor just scored, and I think I think James Justin's for the first one.
Okay, that's
So
the
it's
guy from Leicester City, right?
yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, because I just had Calvert-Lewin in FPL, but I dropped him for Krupi Jr.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm having a horrible season, so I wild carded so early. Like my team needed some serious surgery, so I made a lot of changes, and Calvert-Lewin was one of those ones that I had to drop.
Bro,
Yeah.
first 4 weeks of the season, I was in the top 20,000 in the world.
Yep.
And then I had one bad week, and then it's like all my morale just drained. And I haven't looked at my team since, bro.
Bro, check it out, because those be the teams that actually end up at the top, the ones that you set and forget.
Yeah, low-key.
Enzo Fernandez is getting me good points.
Hey, I picked him up.
Yeah, I picked him up like a few weeks ago, and he was getting me good points.
Yeah. Cole Palmer's a guy who I was contemplating getting, because I was like, if I'm ever going to pick up Cole, it's on a wild card, right?
Yeah.
But I had 3 Chelsea players. You know, I got João Pedro, I got Enzo Fernandez, and I picked up Chalobah as well.
I picked up Caicedo just to get the defensive contributions.
Smart.
That's a differentiator. But
Defensive contributions -1 for the yellow card. Yeah, man.
So we got Ishi in the chat. Big up to you, Ishi. He's saying Jaden Bogle scored the first. Okay.
Yeah, 2-0. Leeds 2-0 against Nottingham. I mean, that's kind of crazy to me. I feel like Sean Dyche.
That's a big game for the relegation battle.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Sean Dyche joined Nottingham. They had like a nice little uptick in form. I felt like he reestablished like their defense. Their back line was looking a little bit more solid. And then I don't know, maybe that Greek mobster, maybe he's the problem owner.
Yeah, for sure.
Marinakis. Yeah.
But he did spend in the summer, but just on the wrong players.
Yeah.
Spent on quite a lot.
So Wolves picked up 2 new players on the deadline day.
Mm-hmm.
Armstrong from Southampton. So he's a striker. He's going to be replacing Strand Larson, who went to Palace. And they also picked up another player who came from League One, and I believe he came from De Zerbi's team.
Angel Gomez.
Angel Gomez.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're looking at 2 new additions to their team. Do you guys feel like any of that should worry us? I personally don't.
Nah, but it just depends, because look at us last week. We were 2-0 down to West Ham. So we have to avoid that situation this week.
Yeah, for sure.
If we do that, we're fine. Yeah.
I'm more worried about that kid Mane. I don't know what his first name is, but I've seen him play on both wings. I've seen him play up top. I've seen him play at the 10. I've seen him play against City, and he was balling. He didn't get on the scoreboard or nothing, but like just performance-wise, like he was cooking. And I feel like when we come up against low teams that will sit in a low block and they have that one guy, that dynamic ass player that can just unlock, the squad for them, I feel like we kind of struggle against that. So I'm just looking to see how we stifle that.
Yeah. So that's one thing I'm worried about too, bro. Because I know they're going to play a back 5, and they're going to be sitting compact, bro, for a majority of the game. So it's going to allow for 1 or 2 breaks for Armstrong or Mane or whoever else is dynamic on the ball, to really hurt us. So again, it's going to come down to like these games are always, you have to look at it like 1 or 2 mistakes, or even 1 mistake can cost you the game. So considering we just played against Arsenal and we started Fofana and Trev, right? Or was it Fofana and Badiashile?
It was the back 3 had to.
Oh,
Trev.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. So I'm hearing some shouts for Mamadou Sarr to make his Chelsea debut. What do you guys think? Make his debut?
Too soon, I think. I think give him the whole game is soon, right? So I think we'll start that game.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I think Leeds the Wolves and Leeds game, I think we got to play our best players. That whole game, I think we play on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Afternoon our time, obviously evening your time, Drew. That might be the game to play SAR, to play. Honestly, Josh Atchbon's got to play one of these two games, Leeds or Wolves. So
yeah, I think yeah. What do we think about that left wing position?
The schedule is quite tough because we play Tuesday and then Friday.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how he sets up in these few games.
Rotation, minutes. What we're gonna see.
Sorry, what was your question before?
I was saying, what do we think about that left wing spot now that Gittins is out for the foreseeable future? Is it Nacho season? Is that it?
It probably is. That's him and Neto.
Yeah.
That's the only wingers we have for that left wing. Unless Esteval wants to play there, but there's no point.
I mean, he played him there the last couple of games. He tried to get Cole and Esteval on the pitch at the same time. It looked like Esteval on the left wing. I wonder if we're going to see that more or
yeah. So Gittins, I mean, if I'm going to call it a loss, I'm going to call it a loss to our rotation, right? I can't say it's a big loss because Gittins is such a up and coming player. He hasn't really been performing well. I have no doubt if we started Gittins and played him a full 90 against Hull City next Friday, he would go crazy. But these Prem games, in the Champions League, he's whatever games he does play, he's been inconsistent. But that's due to his age. So I say Gittins going down probably for the rest of the season is a big loss to our rotation, not a big loss to us today. So I don't think we're going to feel his loss against Wolves. But so we got Garnacho playing, and essentially looks like he has no competition on the left wing. But I mean, you guys tell me, you guys saw how the last game went without Pedro Neto. He's a guy we criticize a lot all the time. When we didn't have him, we looked sus out there. So, he's an important player. He may not be your favorite player, but he's an important player.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm worried about is this is kind of, and let me know if my mic is too close to my mouth. It's just too loud.
Nah, your mic's cool.
All right, but yeah, the number one thing I'm worried about is kind of what we saw from Nacho earlier in the season, which is, or I guess the opposite of what we saw earlier in the season, which is he didn't have a starting spot that was cemented to him, and he was getting rotated in and out of that position, and he felt like when he did get the minutes, he had to perform in order to maintain his spot. And now that he kind of has that spot locked down, unfortunately, what do we see now as opposed to what we were seeing earlier in the season? Earlier in the season, he was beating his man. We were talking a lot of shit about Nacho, but at the end of the day, that boy was performing earlier in the season. He was always consistent, always trying to beat his man, at least like being proactive. And now what we're seeing from Nacho, now that he has the spot locked down, is backwards passing, never trying to beat his man, never trying to go one-on-one. And so I'm worried about how that mentality is going to continue going forward if somebody's not there to try and compete for that spot.
Drew, you want to take this?
I think we should have kept George then if Gittins is injured, but because didn't he get injured before the transfer window as well? I think so. If we didn't loan George to Everton, that would have been an option to rotate Garnacho with, but with Garnacho, I don't know with him. If you keep playing him, I don't think he'll be that good of a player. But you're going to have to persist with him because we have no other options.
Yeah.
We'll just play Pedro Neto.
Yeah, I mean, to me, if you ask me, I'd rather Neto be the starter and Nacho be the bench, option.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping we see. But the way he's been limiting minutes, the way it seems like he loves Neto and Nacho, I wouldn't be surprised if they're the starting two going forward. And it's I mean CP, we already know what they're doing with his minutes. They're limiting him. What y'all think about the whole chat with him and Nani Madueke after the match against Arsenal? Some lip readers, I mean, I don't know how much credence you can give it, but they were basically saying Madueke was saying to Cole,
for me, bro, he's got to be playing you. Is what people are saying that he was saying to Cole, and Cole seemed to be like frustrated at the end of the match. I mean, he's hugging Rosinha as his manager, like he's not beefing him, but at the end of the day, you can see he's frustrated. So what do y'all make of that?
I mean, in the words of the great but also crazy Kanye West, I guess we'll never know. But but if you're asking me, I mean, I've been analyzing Cole's body language, ever since he's come back into the team. You see the briefs that come out, and then you see what that conversation he had with Noni. You just have to. I mean, we can't be naive to think is he really proper Chels? He's a city boy. He's a Manchester kid. So you got to take all that into consideration. And, there's got to be some truth to some of these briefs. So do I think there's something more to it? Honestly, I do. But I hope I'm wrong. I do hope there was nothing from that conversation. But with everything that's happened, it's hard not to believe that Cole's unhappy, with his situation. Drew?
Do you see Paul Merton's comment saying that he misses Jackson Palmer? Because he was making the runs in behind for him, but Pedro drops in too deep. What's your opinion on that?
There's truth to it as well, because I have seen some comps on X of people showing Palmer and Jackson's link up and how Jackson used to set up Palmer or find positions for Palmer to be successful. So with all that, and then a couple Paul Merson's comments into that, I do think there's truth to it. But do I think Cole's? I think Cole's such a unique player and such a great player that he can have that same link up, with anybody who's competent. And we do have a competent number 9 on our team. I think João Pedro is a better striker than Nicholas Jackson. And João Pedro does things that Jackson doesn't do, and likewise, Jackson doesn't.
We're talking about the whole what's it, Jack Mercer, Paul Mercer, whatever the fuck his name is, talking about.
Yeah, Drew brought that up.
Yeah, I mean, this is my take about this, right? It's like, is he wrong? Yes. Is he kind of right? Yes, as well. Because look, one thing that we can say a lot of things about Nico Jackson, right? One thing that we cannot say about Nico Jackson is his hold up and like the way he linked up play was low-key elite. You know what I'm saying? Like the way everybody talks about Club World Cup, not a big trophy. You've seen the way he spun the mans and slid Neto in. I think that was our first goal of the tournament, right? And that's something he does. He does that shit every game. It's just people don't finish that. And JP is an incredible player. He's a better finisher, in my opinion. He's a better number 9, in my opinion. And sometimes his link-up play can be just as good as Nico's. But is it as consistently solid as Nico's? I don't think so, personally. So, I kind of hear what he's saying. But at the same time, you're kind of tripping.
I think we should have kept Jackson and Pedro together and not bought the laps. Because if Jackson and Pedro as strike force would have been good. Because they both can challenge themselves. But the lap is just nothingness.
I think the thing with the lap, Drew, he brings a different profile. Whereas Jackson and João Pedro are pretty much, very similar style.
I feel like Jackson,
but I would argue with that and say, what's the profile he's bringing?
Yeah, I think Jackson can do what Delap's do for me. Because of that aggressiveness.
What's the profile even? What's that? What is that profile that we're missing? Like Brock Lesnar up top? He's playing right wing. He played right wing last game. He's tracking back. So it's like, Nico Jackson was on a winger before he was a striker. You know what I mean?
Jackson could have done that right wing.
Dog, he would have low-key cooked on the wing. And the times that we played him on the wing, he cooked. So it's like, you're 100% right. It's like, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to have come up to that conclusion. I just think that for whatever reason, I think maybe him and Maresca were just like, he was off.
Liverpool have Isak and Ekitike. You'd say that they're both similar profile. So why couldn't we have Jackson and Pedro? That's our point.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Yeah, but I guess the combination of the different profile, right? I mean, again, what profile does he bring? And
Well, Delap could have been like the third choice, like you know how what Mark Guy is right now,
yeah,
behind Jackson and Pedro. That would have been more beneficial for him,
which
not the second
I'm
choice.
Drew, I'm happy you brought up Mark Guy because he's this, I think, a very similar profile to what's his name? Liam Delap. He's supposed to be a target man. He's supposed to be that like I don't know,
Pressing
Andy Carroll
forward, yeah.
style, like forward. That's you send long balls to, and they get the job done. Unfortunately, it's just we're not a good team. We're not a good crossing team. We're not a good team that sends long balls outside of Enzo Fernandez. And then Delap also is his one touch is atrocious. Can't rely on him. Even if you,
Guy is also raw as well.
he's raw. I mean, how old is the guy? 22,
Nah, he's young. I think he's like 20.
21?
Let me check.
Or whatever he is. He's a young
He's
cat.
fourth. Yeah, he's 20. He just turned 20. 4th of Jan. So he's young.
So, but again, in this era that we're currently in, you can't use age as an excuse because we see a lot of young players balling out at his age, or around that similar, 21, 22 age range.
20 is old in football nowadays.
Yeah.
Are you streaming on Twitter as well?
Well, you're on mute.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we're on Twitter as well. Shout out to the YouTube community. Shout out to the Twitter community. All y'all in the chat right now. All y'all watching live. Even if you're, what I'm saying, you're just creeping. You're not saying nothing in chat. We appreciate y'all being here. You guys said something, and I was about to comment. I forgot what it was.
We're talking
about
Mark
Guy, yeah.
Oh, Mark Yu?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just don't see him doing anything productive on the pitch outside of pressing. Like I've seen the man get the ball under his feet right outside the box, easy lane to shoot through, and I haven't seen him actually make the shot yet. So
yeah.
So what's your preferred lineup for this game?
I'm happy you asked, Drew, because we're about to do it live.
let's get it. Yeah, there's a bunch of art.
I feel like he's going to start Jorgensen in one of these Wolves, or is he still injured, Jorgensen? He might start him in like one of these midweek games or tomorrow. Just see him doing that.
I'm surprised we didn't sell him to West Ham.
Who?
Philip Jorgensen, the goalkeeper.
Yeah. So I'm surprised too because he was trying to make a run on being. He plays for Denmark, right? Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's better than that other Denmark keeper, Hermansen, at West Ham. Because remember when we played them, we beat them 5-1. And for every corner, he was just going ahead. I was actually at that game as well. He was horrendous.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. So,
Is this the one they used last time?
it's slightly different.
The one you used last time.
Was that better than this?
Yeah.
I think it's called Foot Mob, the one you used last time.
Foot Mob.
Yeah, this
Guy.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, so what's the formation? What's the formación? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, we can
Is that our formation?
Yeah. Just change players out. You can tap on the name and then it will change the player. So
No, go ahead, Drew.
Sanchez is locking for goalkeeper. Any debates about that?
I mean,
sorry.
if you're saying he's gonna play between Wolves and Leeds, which game do you consider? I guess the tougher match, right? I would imagine Sanchez is playing in a tougher match.
Yeah, Leeds is the tougher match, but I think he'll play all 3 games.
Yeah.
But let's
Well,
see.
3 games. You think he's going to play against Hull City?
If Jorgensen is not back, then I guess he plays. Yeah. Centre backs, who's your preferred duo?
For me, outside of minute restrictions, if they're not on that minute restriction bullshit, for me it would be Chalobah and Trev in the middle.
Chalobah and Trev,
Yeah.
same player, bro.
Lowe's on that Friday behavior.
What you mean?
It's the same player.
Trev.
Chalobah. And
Oh, I'm cooked. I'm smacked. I literally. I'm smacked. No, not Chalobah and Trev. Chalobah and West.
I got you.
Chalobah and West, my guy.
All right, let's do a tally. So, Drew, who do you got?
I'll go the same.
The same.
Yeah. What about you?
I think we make a change at the left center back position just because West played a full 90 midweek. But since you guys both are going to go with, Trev and West, I'll put West. But I think Badiashile plays.
No, maybe I'm inclined to switch as well because Badiashile against Leeds midweek, I don't see that going well. So I think against Wolves would be all right. Yeah. So
Badiashile?
Chalobah. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wait, we're voting. So you're saying Badiashile too?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're saying not Badiashile. You're saying Badiashile, nigga. That's what you're saying. All right. Honestly, like West needs to sit. That boy was crying his eyes out. You know what I'm saying? He needs to like reset mentally, I think. And I think
Quick question.
Mhm.
Before I forget, what do you think about that? I see the guy getting clowned on Twitter for
Bro,
crying.
if anybody clowns a football player for crying for losing a match, I used to be one of these people, right? But then I looked at myself in the mirror, I called myself a piece of shit, and then I grew up. And I learned that, this is their profession. This is what they work every day. Imagine these guys have been training since they were children for shit like this, right? And their peak is only like a 3-4 year window for the most part. And not even a lot of people have a 3-4 year peak. You know what I mean? And for somebody to be at a club like ours, where we're going through all this fucking bullshit, I'm trying so hard not to curse. I'm so sorry, but going through all this BS that we're going through, and for him to stick it out with us and not try to force a sale, and you know what I mean, and like actually like care, and then people are gonna clown that, like, grow up, dude. That's my opinion.
People forget that Thiago Silva was crying Chelsea Man City that season as well in the FA Cup semi-final. No one said anything then, but because it was the same stuff now.
And it's like also it's like if he didn't show that kind of passion, then like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what endeared Neto to everybody, was that he was just being a passion merchant. The ball goes out for a corner, he's celebrating like he scored a goal. But when the moment that player doesn't show passion, now he doesn't care for the club. Now he's public enemy number one. So it's like, make up your mind. Like, you want your players to care or not?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know how it goes.
And speaking of Dan, if you do, Dan, if you don't, we got Proper Chels Dan dropping off a little comment for us, man. Said, big up the bros. Hope you lot well, man. Smash the like, sub. He's live too. So yeah, maybe Misi will make a call. And we could, you know what I'm saying, just get his input on like a question or two. But yeah, man, no, shout out to Proper Chels Dan. If you haven't already, bro, go to his page on YouTube, go subscribe, smash the likes, all of that. He's a really solid guy. He knows his Chels too. So
Proper Chels Dan, that's my guy. I didn't know you were live, bro. If I knew, we could have maybe done a joint thing or something. But big up to you, bro. I know we'll be talking soon. And we're gonna add another guest to the stage. His name is Ermias, live from Atlanta, Georgia.
What's good?
What's good, bro?
okay, Ermias, honestly, I have a question for you before we get started. Actually,
Okay.
there's been a lot of chat in the group chats that we're in, and even with some people that I know in real life have been coming up to me and asking me, this dude in the chat, Ermias, is he an Arsenal fan? I know he's friends with Mo. Mo's a big Arsenal fan, so like they kind of like assuming that you're also an Arsenal fan. So could you just clear that up for the chat for us, please?
I mean, if you want to deflect on me and just ignore the bad players that we have, keep defending them all you want. You're gonna just dig your hole even deeper. I said my thoughts about Hato, and I think Rossinieri, however you want to say his name, we're gonna call him Big Liam, Black Liam. He agreed, and he hooked Hato off. He agrees with me on Neto. He hooks him off when it's time to actually try to win a game. So I think the coach would appreciate some of my thoughts, but we know he doesn't have a brain for himself because he's controlled by those directors. I mean, like, if people want to keep rating Cucurella, go ahead. Look what he did last game against Arsenal. He gave up that last goal. He's the one that tried to switch the play to Esteval. He woefully underhit that pass. It gets played in, I think, to Rice. Rice takes in, pass into the space where Cucurella is supposed to be. So after missing that pass, he didn't have the thoughts to kind of go back. Again,
it's late on in the game though. You might be tired.
He came on at halftime. He didn't start, did he?
Cucurella started.
He didn't start. I don't think he started.
Yeah, he did.
Did he start?
He started. Hato was the third center back, and Cucu was the wing back.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a professional footballer. You have lungs bigger than ours. Fucking get back. If you want to defend the guy, dude, defend him. But I'm not defending these losers no more.
We're chasing a goal, so you want him to be back, but then you'll complain that he's not attacking enough.
I never complain about him attacking enough. My thing with him is he's always in positions where he's getting beat on his side. That left side, we don't have a professional left back at Chelsea. We don't have one. We should have kept Lewis Hall. We should have kept all these other guys. Those two losers. Neither of them could play left back. And if you want to call me Arsenal fan, call me Arsenal fan. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep saying my mind. If you want to believe in these guys that have shown us time and time again, they can't beat our rivals. They can't beat Arsenal. They can't win trophies. Okay, congrats. You won the worst trophy in Europe for European competition, and then you won a game in New Jersey. Congrats. Chief Keef doesn't rate New Jersey.
I gotta say,
New Jersey thing, man.
I love it.
I gotta say, like, Hermes, bro, I love the way you like stand on shit, and I love the way, no matter what, the streets are telling me, saying you're gonna stand on that shit. So I love it. And speaking of calling you an Arsenal fan, we got the number one Arsenal fan in the building, Mr. CFC Mo, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hopping on.
Shut up, man. You have no rank. No one respects you.
Hey, man, there is a live stream a couple weeks ago when nigga scored a goal and he was in here screaming, Arsenal. I'm a clip.
I will relegate the space.
He ain't my child. I never met you more like nothing.
My child.
Hey, guys. So we'll get back to the group chat beefs and all that, but let's.
By the way, you weren't even beefing me. I hope you know that. So all this smoke you got for me, that's misplaced, my nigga. That was not me.
It's a DMV number, so it's automatically you.
Hey, man, you got called something you didn't like, and I saw it.
So
I was right again. So as usual. Yeah.
CFC Mo and Irmias. We just started with the lineup predictions for the Chelsea Wolves game. So we started with the goalkeeper and the two center backs. Do you guys have any disagreements so far? We got Sanchez in goal, Betty Chile starting at the left center back, and Chalobah at the right center back. What do you guys think?
Is this who we think is
Why?
going to start? Who do we want to start?
This is who we think Liam's going to start.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Gittins is injured. Why is he there?
No, we're not done. We're not done.
We're not there yet, bro. We only did the goalkeeper and the two center backs.
I guess. I mean,
I wish he started at Chimpong.
Yeah.
At the right back or right center back?
I've seen him literally for the England U21s or 23s play wherever. He can play left back too. So like I'd find a way to put him. I'd take him out for Hato and put him at left back.
Okay, wait. Let's do it like this. Let's say Hermias and Mo, tell us who y'all's. Let's start with the keeper. Who y'all's keeper pick is, and then since I think the three of us voted Rob, right? So I guess that's already we already got a majority. Okay, I guess tell us your two center back picks, and then we'll say ours, and then whoever gets the most vote we'll replace. Okay.
Oh,
so, yeah. Between us three, we said Badia Show, Chalobah. I think I said Wesley and Chalobah. They said Badia Show, Chalobah. We all said Chalobah. Only two said Badia Show. So up to you guys to pick your combo.
Is Fofana done crying?
That's what I said. I wanted to give him maybe he needs a break. Maybe he needs a little mental break. And he's been through a lot.
Yeah. So due to him crying, maybe he needs a, like you said, like a break. So put Batty Shield and Chalaba.
What's wrong? What's wrong with him crying?
Buddy Show against Leeds. That's our next game as well. That's why you start Buddy Show against Wolves. Because I ain't trying to see him against Leeds midweek with Tuesday.
Yeah, we also, speaking of West crying, we kind of talked about it already, so I'd love to hear y'all's take. A lot of people online clowning him for crying. A lot of people saying that, like, yeah, that he cares, that's why he's crying. What's y'all's take? Like, is it weird? Is he playing up to the cams, or is it valid?
I think he knows that. I think he knows he's not going to the World Cup. Him, all these French dudes that came to Chelsea that had like kind of bright careers and international chance to kind of go deep into the global tournament of the World Cup. They know that thing is done. And I think Fofana knows, like, a lot of people are watching that game, and, like, he's dealing with shit. He's dealing with having to defend with Gusto, Cucurella, a horrible midfield that makes him have to be perfect every time. So, like, I think I think that shit is emotional. Like, especially as the center backs, people slate them, say we need new ones. I said that's not their fault. We are put them in a situation where they have to defend 80 yards, 75 yards, and then every time they deal with a one-on-one, it has to be perfect or it's going to be a goal because they have a shaky goalkeeper, they have shaky fullbacks, and I think the center backs are actually very strong. They're just given horrible situations. Like, you got Fernandez, he has no clue defensively. They just leave. He says, "Oh, fuck that! Just let the Africans deal with that." And it's Caicedo, it's all this stuff. I feel bad for him, and I think it's not just that game; it's a whole buildup of his time there, where he's finally healthy. Now I'm dealing with these losers everywhere, and then Reece James isn't there either.
How has he been playing when he was healthy?
Who? Fofana? I think he was doing really good because he was saving us in so many games under Maresca, where if he did a lot of one-on-ones, he was stopping. Like, when dudes were coming at him, he'd get the ball. And he knew if those guys got a shot or something happened, a goal could really easily come out of it because we have a horrible goalie, we got horrible fullbacks, we got a horrible midfield. The wingers don't track. We have a striker that's useless. I think he's fed up. I think he's 100% fed up.
I got a question for you, Hermes.
Everybody's horrible, but the center backs, right?
No, not everybody.
Hermes, I got a question. So an average World Cup squad has about 7 to 9 defenders on it. And you're telling me there's 7 to 9 French defenders that you think are going to get that call up before Wesley Fofana? Because if you ask me, I mean, you kind of said it yourself. He's surrounded a lot of time by bums, and which makes him have to overperform. So when I look at his chances, I feel like he's actually in for a shot. I don't think there's 7 to 9 players that are better than him with the French passport.
I agree to an extent, but I think that they can say there's a better shot of them having better seasons. So, like, you got the Arsenal dude, you got Konate definitely has probably played himself out of it, but you got Upamecano. It's not just making a squad; he wants to start, and like I think him and Konate are just like kind of edging each other, like who's having the worst season club wise. And I think Fofana's been good, but like I think they take the wider picture narrative that okay, like he's playing for Chelsea. Chelsea, like, they're kind of a joke around Europe right now.
Also, Konate is going through a lot, and it's personal.
Yeah.
Life. So.
Exactly that too as well. But like earlier in the season, he was getting crazy. But again, I don't think he's just content on just making a team. He wants to play in the game. If they get to the semifinal, he doesn't want to be just this assy coming off the bench. But I think he wants to, like, he's a big money player. He's a big signing.
Bro,
he was
highly touted. 1 minute in the final. Stop using this.
More minutes than you. More minutes than you.
Okay. More minutes than you.
Yeah, I respect. That's why I respect.
I want to hear most take on the Wesley Fofana crying incident.
He's horrible. He's a horrible player. I mean, you saw how he got switched up when he played against Napoli. He got exposed. Badly by a fucking rookie striker. He played like 7 senior games for Napoli.
So you think he's crying is because he's bad, or you think
he's just a loser in every sense. That depicts perfectly what Chelsea is right now. They're just a bunch of losers. A bunch of players that are just losers.
Are the fans losers too?
100%. Like Lil's a loser. 1,000%.
Thank you. I love getting called the loser by an Arsenal fan. That's the best. That's the best.
Shit. You thought that we were gonna win. You thought we had a chance to win. That's how deluded you are.
No.
What I tell you?
It's that I'll never say we're gonna lose. I'm like you. A real fan thinks they're gonna win.
Sometimes
You
just
probably
have to
thought
put
we were
the gun
gonna
down.
lose in 2012. You probably thought we were gonna lose in 2021.
Sometimes you have to
Be
put
real,
the
be
gun
real.
down.
2012, you thought we were losing. You didn't believe. You didn't believe in shit.
We're talking about 2026. Sometimes you just have to
Yeah,
put
I'm
the
just
gun
saying,
down.
bro. You gotta believe, gang.
Sometimes you have to put the gun down, please. Just
All
put the
right,
gun
so
down.
we locked in our center backs. We locked in our goalkeeper. Let's move over to right back. Who's starting in that right back slot?
Right back. For me, it's Reece James. He rested midweek, and they rested for this game. So I think there's no other pick than Reece for me.
He's not in training still, apparently.
What?
Yeah, there was no sign of Reece James in training today, apparently. But Neto was.
That's crazy. I mean, no pictures of him, or like.
I saw someone that there's no sign of Reece James in training.
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to protect him. But if that's the case, then
Yeah, I'm still going Reece. I feel like this is just mind games.
Measy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets bored.
You think Greece?
What's that, Drew?
Oh, he dropped. I think he's gonna reconnect. What were you saying, Mo?
I think Reece is. I mean, clearly he's not in training for the whole week. Why would he be playing?
I mean, I thought I seen him in the gym. He might not have been on the pitch with the boys, but I feel like this could all be part of like this whole minute restriction shit, bro. Like they might even be restricting how many minutes he gets like playing in practice. You know what I mean? Maybe they got him doing soft tissue work. Like you can go in the gym, you can.
Or maybe he's injured, and clearly the PR they don't want to expose that information yet.
That's true. That's a possibility, but I just don't trust anything they tell me anymore. So when they tell me,
all I know is Chilwell plays twice a week now. So
against Farmers, but yeah, he does. That's true.
He plays
can
pretty much
Reece
every game too.
can Reece play twice a week?
Bro, we talked about this. He's missed
been
3
playing.
Right
games.
now, this week. Can he play twice a week now?
This
From now
week, every other week except this week, he's been playing twice a week.
But yeah, no. If Reece is injured, I'm gonna go Gusto, but I feel like Reece will play. So, I got Reece. What do you guys got?
I got Gusto.
Hermes tiebreaker or tiebreaker actually.
I think Gusto he'll probably lean on him, but I want Reece.
Okay. So we're gonna go. We'll give him Gusto.
Gusto? All right.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. Left back, boys. What are we saying?
Left back.
We got some big cuckoo haters in the chat, so I don't know if niggas are gonna say cuckoo, but I'm saying cuckoo, me personally.
I'm saying Cucureya. He drinks Estrella. He eats paella.
What do you have to say?
Otto?
Oh, this is like it's like asking, do you want to like drink antifreeze or dish soap? Like it's I don't know. It's whatever. I think he starts. I think he starts. Probably it's the coach, right? I think he start probably Cucurella, but I'd put Action Ball right there if I could. Garbage, both of them.
Yeah, I'll do.
Was that
Okay.
Drew? Otto?
Yeah, Harton. Because Cucurella, he has to start against Leeds because Hato and Badiashile, they're both getting cooked if they start Leeds. I think it will be a bit easier for them. Because save Fofana and Cuckoo for Leeds midweek.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Also,
so we got.
DCL.
Sorry to cut you off, Drew. What did you say, Hermes? What was your answer?
What was my answer for the left back?
Yeah, for the left back slot.
I thought he's probably gonna start the Cucurella.
Okay, so we got 3 cuckoos right now and a Hato. CFC Mo, who's your left back choice? I mean, it's going to be Cuckoo, but we just want to hear your opinion,
Yeah, Cuckoo. But I mean, he hasn't really been playing well since he got sent off at Fulham.
Yeah, I hear Drew's argument that like this is an easier game and maybe we should save Cuckoo for the bigger match. But
what is the bigger match?
The Leeds match.
Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
I'll argue this is a bigger match, guys, because this is at home. Sorry, this is at Wolverhampton.
This is the way. Yeah.
Leeds, at least we're back to the bridge. But this won't be easy. This will
Yeah.
not
And, yeah. Because Cuckoo's not been playing that well, I feel like giving him a run of games is good, just to get that shit out of his system, you know. Okay.
and also
Double
Wolves
pivot time.
also shown, like they shown up for the big games. I think they drew with Liverpool, lost like by 1 goal to Arsenal, tied with Spurs. So like it's not going to be a walk in the park. And we saw it too. We in that Carabao Cup game, back in October. So they're going to be tough. But yeah, double pivot. Start with Enzo Fernandez. The guy's in some pretty good form. He's saying all the right things. Just the other day, he said he wants to be like Frank Lampard and win trophies for Chelsea, just like him. So that's my pick, to start on the right, and then couple him with Caicedo. Easy choice.
Yeah, for me, same thing. Enzo, Caicedo. I think I really don't think you can drop them. It's hard to drop them if they're healthy and then they can play. And I think this is the game that we move out of the 3-man midfield, and I think Andre's going to get some rest this match.
Yeah, agreed. That's my same. Enzo Caicedo, yeah.
But you boys, what do y'all say?
I mean, yeah. So, I think it's gonna be Caicedo, Santos, and then Enzo's a 10.
Yep.
Same.
Honestly, that's the more sensible pick. But me, I'm still holding on to hope that he's gonna start Palmer, bro. I don't know why at this point, and I still have hope that he's gonna play Palmer and Estevao. And I have no reason to hope this because he hasn't showed me that he's gonna do it outside of 20 minutes when we're chasing a tie away to Arsenal. But yeah, it's sensible pick to Caicedo and Santos. But yeah, we got 3 for Caicedo and Enzo, so they're gonna stay on the board. Where do you want to go next, Mizi?
Well, I want to take it back. I think Mo's right. I think Enzo is going to play the 10. So that leaves either Santos or Reece in that DM position.
Wait, does that mean you have Delap starting? Because then Pedro will be 10.
Personally, no, I got Enzo at the 10.
No, I mean Palmer right, and then where's Pedro up front?
Yeah,
and
so
then
right, Pedro up top.
And then left wing, I'm presuming you have Estevao or Neto. That's the dilemma.
Yes,
that's why.
It is a dilemma.
That's why I think it'll be Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, then Neto, Estevao, Pedro.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
I think the reason why I like what Juvie just said is I've seen personally the Gusto Estevao combo on the right side, like moving forward, but also tracking back. Like Gusto, like really covers for Estevao, where we can finally see this Estevao Palmer link up, and Netanyahu gets to start. You know what I mean? So everybody wins.
But Enzo, if you put Enzo back in the pivot, you're not getting the best out of Enzo. Like this box crashing Enzo that we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, who's scored a couple of goals, had maybe an assist here or there. Like that's all from him playing in the 10. So
they're gonna put him as a 10 because it's what's been working.
Yeah,
and they want to sell him this summer, so they want him to get a lot of GA, have high performance.
Who's your left winger then?
I mean, this shit. I mean, Gins is out, right?
Yeah.
So Garnacho, unfortunately, is gonna be left.
You're not starting Estevao, or you're not starting Palmer on the right.
Palmer will never play on the right for Chelsea. Well, that was only under Poch, bro. People gotta let go of that dream. It's never gonna happen.
You're going Garnacho, Estevao, Pedro.
Esteva's gonna be benched.
So who's your right winger then? Neto. Oh, Neto then. Okay.
Yeah, I mean they want to sell Neto, So they
Yes.
want to give him value. That's how I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about the game. Think about how these guys think. They want to sell these players. Are you guys not thinking like that anymore? Or you guys still think you're in this la la land where they're going to have Palmer and Esteval playing together?
So,
Which never
I'm
happened.
in la la land.
that means you would start Delap because they might want to sell Delap.
No, they're deluded enough to think that the lap is good and they're gonna keep him for another season. Then they're gonna sell him off after next season.
Okay.
So, bro, I don't think it's us being in La La Land, but I think we know what they prioritize, and they prioritize making top four. Because I was seeing on Twitter that each Champions League win is like somewhat like $8 million, and then winning the Carabao Cup is 100,000 pounds, right? So
Pennies.
for them, getting the Champions League and just winning one game is a lot more to them than winning the Carabao Cup. So we can see from their perspective why they didn't prioritize the Carabao Cup and why they didn't want maybe Reece to get injured or just you saw the lineup. It was crap. We weren't trying to win. We were trying not to lose, which is crazy because we're losing.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at in terms of who they're trying to sell this summer. So they're trying to sell Enzo. They're trying to sell Neto. So they need to play them as much as they can.
How about Palmer?
Probably not this year. I don't think so. It doesn't really matter. Does he do anything when he's on the field anyways? What does he do?
2 assists.
But would you not start?
Which game?
Don't forget it.
Which game was this?
2 assists.
Which game? Which game were you talking about?
I want to get to João Pedro. Wasn't
The
that
one
against-
that little 5-yard pass. Then Pedro did everything.
And nobody else did that.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Right.
but-
It was Esteval that was starting, right? That game.
yeah.
So Esteval didn't do anything, right?
Nah, he contributed for the first ball.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Listen, man.
Star boy Esteval.
This is my thing
Better
with
than Yamal.
This is my
Right.
only thing with Mo is that you actually make a lot of sense until you just go off the rail. You know what I'm saying? Like to a certain point,
What has Palmer done in the last 18 months? Let's be honest here.
I mean, the guy's playing with. Have you ever had a groin injury? Do you know what it's like to move with?
So why is he playing? Why doesn't he get surgery?
That's a great question, but that's not what you asked me. You asked me why is he not playing well, and he has a hole in his groin. Okay, it's hard to move around, let alone control and pass the ball.
But they said it was a thigh injury. They're like, I don't know who to trust.
We don't believe them.
It's
We
a
don't
groin,
believe
it's
when
a
they
thigh.
Yeah, we don't believe them. We don't. The groin. I'm telling you, it's a groin just because that's been the consistent reporting. But yeah, we have heard other things, and it's hard to trust them. But you've seen the guy play with your own eyes. Does that look like the same Cole Palmer? And it's not. I don't think it's a Rosinha issue. I don't think it's a Maresca issue. I think it's a physical issue.
All I gotta say is they used to, not Mo, but they used to burn Potch for playing guys with groin injuries. So these things happen, and the medical team is allowing Cole to play for whatever reason, which I don't think he should play because we saw how bad Enzo was under Potch when he had a groin injury. Enzo should have sat that second half of the season out because we see how the kind of player he is today. He's not a great player that's worth 100 million pounds. But Enzo is still, he brings something to the team that, that we need right now. So my advice to Cole, you got to sit out, bro. World Cup, there's another World Cup coming in 4 years in 3 better countries, in my opinion. Right? So I don't know. I think he's wasting his time by playing. But yeah, guys, let's finish up with the lineup so I can unshare the screen. Who do you guys got up top? João Pedro or Liam Delap or even Mark Guiu?
João Pedro.
Yeah, I think Pedro.
Ermias?
Same.
João Pedro. All right. So I got João Pedro too. Who do you guys got at the? I think we agree with Garnacho at the left. I think the right wing is. We all said a couple things. Is our final pick Esteval or Cole?
I think Esteval. But most said Neto and Garnacho, though. I don't know.
Yeah, probably Neto or Esteval. I don't know. Is Neto how bad is his injury?
He's back in training, so he's not bad.
Yeah, they cleared him to play too. I think
Esteval only played like what 15 minutes, right? Last game.
No, like he came on the 55th or
I think
something.
60th minute, so like 30. Yeah.
I think they might actually play Esteval. I don't know. I'm so confused with this team. Because one thing about the medical staff, once a player's injured, they don't automatically like start the next game. So I think they might actually play Esteval, and then maybe Neto will come in later, or maybe it could be Neto left wing and then Esteval right wing. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I thought it would be that as well. Neto left wing.
Neto left wing. I can see that.
Palmer's not starting though. I'll bet money on that. If I could bet money.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. One of those two, because Enzo, Esteval, and Palmer, I think we're dreaming, right? We ever think those three are going to start consistently for our team. So one has to sit out. It might be Palmer today or tomorrow.
Facts. Damn, Leeds home. I'm afraid of that game. I don't think we're going to win that game.
Yeah. And we have.
And then what Wolves? Wolves like that. I think Wolves. They only like how. I think they're like probably unbeaten, right? The last 5 games.
No,
they lost
2 wins, 1 loss, and a draw. Well, they had a pretty good January though.
Oh man. The thing is, we do go good away, so I think we're gonna win that game easily. I'm just worried about Leeds at home.
I got a question for you guys. We seen JP looking leggy end of Napoli. We seen him looking leggy the end of the Arsenal match. Y'all really think he's about to start this game again?
Man.
Like
what did Delap do?
But that's the thing. That's the other part of it is like you got a striker, and the guy doesn't really get that many minutes. You stick him at right wing. You make him defend for a full game. Like I could see this being like you did me a favor. Now let me do you a solid kind of situation. Let me give you a start. And he JP is tired, so it's like we can give him a little bit of a rest at the same time.
Wolves away.
Yeah, because you think he's gonna play? You think JP's gonna look that tired against Arsenal and then play Saturday morning and then what is it? When's our next match?
Then Leeds, right?
Like
Tuesday.
Like this, Myers guy said, he's a professional footballer, so he should play all these games.
Yeah. I mean, we have a Friday match and then a Tuesday match, so it's like you really think he's gonna be ready for that?
He won't play the Friday match against Hull, I think. He'll play Leeds and Wolves.
Saturday match. So it goes like this: Saturday match, Tuesday match, then a Friday match.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of matches, bro.
The thing is, like the next 3 games that we got, you can honestly put Delap in any of those games to start, and the guy should, on paper, bang you 2 goals each game. But is he going to do that?
He's going to get you 2 yellow cards.
Yes.
Those 3 games.
So I don't trust Delap starting in any of those games. But he's going to need some rest. But how much rest does he really need, Lul? If the Arsenal game, we weren't even attacking until the last 10 minutes.
Bro, he was holding up the play. He was jostling with Gabriel for 90 minutes. I mean, the guy looked exhausted. And it wasn't like he was just doing little flicks. Like, he was getting the ball, having a nigga on his back, holding him off, holding the ball, spinning them. Like, that's physically exerting, you know what I mean? And he was doing the same thing against Napoli. And he looked like dead. The Napoli game, 70th minute, I'm like, this guy's leggy. Arsenal, it was like fresh into the second half, like 60th minute. I'm like, this guy looks cooked already. So for that reason, and seeing how we have the Leeds game after Wolves, I feel like, and seeing how Delap was playing as right winger, tracking back for the majority of the Napoli game, I think he's going to get the start. Unfortunately, Brock Lesnar.
So you might have a front three of Garnacho, Delap, and Neto.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately,
Either way,
it doesn't really get worse than that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. That's
I'm
why I
not gonna
crash
lie.
it though. Do you understand why? You think
I
if
know,
we
I
had
get it,
normal
I get it.
players, I would say anything. I would be very positive.
We
Hey,
need to start crashing out more so we can make money and quit our day jobs. So let's up the ante in here.
That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to get him to do, man. I'm
We
just trying
need
to, man.
Then the next time y'all go to a live watch, I got to start fighting. Like, let's make this Zeus or Zeus TV
This guy-
baddies. You ever seen that, dude? Those people, man. I don't even if you put like the word or even a word like a passport in front of them, they probably couldn't read it out loud. But they're making money, so we gotta start crashing out some more. Like next time y'all go there, you drink a Guinness, just smash somebody in the head with that bottle. It just if they say anything
Oh,
bad,
man,
about
listen,
it,
I'm not a crasher. I'm not a crasher,
But being
but
positive
Mo,
selves, not being negative. They'd rather be positive. People would rather see people be positive than negative.
I'm also
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
Me,
not
I'm
like
rooting.
that.
Me, I'm rooting for Wolves to win. Like I hope
Lee-
Wolves win.
Yeah, I
Lee
can't.
Gunner,
do that.
man.
I'm not built like that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Look
built
at
like
Lee.
that.
Look
I
at
have
Lee
to.
Gunner, bro.
Have
Look
to
at Lee
do it.
Gunner. He's in Spain. He just smoking cigs. Living life. I know they said some weird. They called him some weird shit, but I don't know, man. He's in Spain smoking cigarettes, hating on somebody. That sounds like a fun life a little bit.
It's easy. It's
Oh,
easy to
my
hate.
God.
Fun. It looks fun, man. I don't know. It looks funny, but I apparently he's controversial. But I think they're just mad he don't rate Arteta. But
Yo, Hermes, I think it's very
Everyone
easy
has
to
their
hate
controversies. So,
because it's very hard being positive because you have to like talk about the lineups and what we're gonna be doing and we're signing
Dominic
this.
Calvert-Lewin scored. So,
Like,
Calvert-Lewin scored.
you're on
Yes,
mute, by the way,
sir.
I think.
Damn, bro.
oh shit! I didn't set my FPL up.
I can't hear him. So.
I didn't know it was Friday. Wait, Friday? Oh, I forgot to set my FPL up.
3-0, man. That's crazy.
damn, Gibbs White stinker and Hook, Hudson-Odoi stinker and Hook.
I was saying earlier, I feel bad for
Wait,
Hudson.
Chimalika, are you speaking? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, word? Can y'all hear me?
Let me even come back.
I can hear you.
I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I feel bad for Cho, bro. I feel bad for Hudson-Odoi. He goes to Nottingham Forest. You know what I'm saying? He's got a nice little squad. They're playing really well. The manager's looking after him, and then that mob boss comes in, fires everybody, and installs the head regime of Brexit ball, and then you expect this guy to cook. I feel bad for him.
Wait, who? Morgan Gibbs?
No, Cho, Hudson-Odoi, man. I feel really bad for Hudson-Odoi, yeah, because he was actually kicking. Like life was looking good for him at one point. You know what I'm saying? He had Olaine. They were geeking in the locker room. Now it's dark days, bro.
Yeah, I mean he was cooking early last season. But that's the kind of player Hudson-Odoi is right now. He's not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
He tossed his message saying get Dan on. Did Dan ask
I thought Dan was online already. He was on his own live.
Yeah, he's always done live, I think.
But CFC Mo, you were saying it takes a lot of energy to be positive.
He's gone. Don't know where he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
See, I don't
He's
agree
back.
with that. Though. Hold
He's
up.
back. He's back.
Where is-
Ice got him.
Ice, baby. Yo, CFC Mo.
Don't eat that raw meat.
Hey.
Ethiopian. Yeah.
No, but Hermes, do a retro.
Oh yeah. Hudson-Odoi is shit. He's an average
No, we
player,
don't.
bro.
Yeah.
We should have sold him, man.
No, but Mo, you're saying it takes a lot of energy to be positive.
Yeah. I mean, because people gotta make up shit out their ass, bro. Like shocking. Their takes. Hopeful. It's very easy being negative, right? Because you could be realistic. You'd be like, okay, this player is shit. This player is shit. We still don't have a shirt sponsor. Failed signings. Very easy to like. Petro Fofana. I sent it in the group chat. How many failed signings?
Yeah.
So far?
No,
Sugo is a failed signing. Who else? I mean, so many. We had like 75 signings. I think we only got like 6 right. I'd say.
Mo, you know David Washington is still at Chelsea.
No.
He's
Where's
just
he at?
failed signing as well. Angelo, what's that guy's name? The Brazilian. I was watching the Al Nassr game. I was like, look, he found his level. Al Nassr, right?
Yeah.
That's another failed signing.
Would you say Vega? Vega's a failed signing.
Vega's a failed signing.
No,
Quenda already.
We made
Quenda's
profit.
already a failed signing.
We made profit on Vega though.
It doesn't matter. Quenda already is a failed signing. He didn't even play yet.
Why?
He's already injured.
Yeah. Players get injured, bro.
You're injured, man.
All these players, nigga, Asugo and this nigga came from the same club. They're both fucking injured.
No, I mean I agree with you on that, bro. Like it does take a lot of energy to be positive. But the easy thing to do is to crash out every single time, though.
I mean, you have to, but I mean, you should. Why? Why should we be positive? I don't get it.
You got to take some positives out of the game. You got to look at
what positive should I take out the game? Give me an example.
Okay, if we're looking at the last game, there's no positive you can really take, and I don't care what anyone says. If someone says, we were trying not to lose the last minute because we, otherwise we would have been opened up and we've got, scored 3 goals on. I don't believe that. You're in the second tie of a semifinal of a, whatever you want to call the Carabao Cup. It's still a big domestic cup. You got to go for it. If I'm the coach, we're going for it 90 minutes straight. Whether we concede 3 goals, I don't give a damn. We got to go for it. We got to win.
Exactly.
So, we played like the team that had the lead. So I mean,
no, we played like a Sunderland level team.
Nah, Sunderland go for it. Sunderland, I think they drew 2-2 with Arsenal. Or it's like, yeah, I think it was 2-2. They go for it, bro. They're going for the points. But
I'm gonna start crashing out.
You see, the thing is, bro, I'll crash out because these next 3 games to me, it's 6 points. I mean, we have to get 6 points and we have to destroy Hull City. If we don't win these next 3, you'll see me crashing out for sure. But I got some hope. I still got some hope that we can win these next 3, and I think we should win them, convincingly.
Yeah, I mean, just watching Garnacho, man. We all knew this guy was going to be garbage in these games. It's a rare thing we all kind of agree on. If you're repping Garnacho and defending him, you're getting direct deposit from Blue.
Sorry, I got a call. No. What I'm saying is, we're playing like those small clubs that don't care about getting to as many finals as possible. We care about we're putting value into regular Prem games instead of putting your strongest team forward in a semifinal against one of your rivals. Makes no sense to me.
Look, I agree with you. I low-key crashed out about that, but at the same time, on stream during the match, but at the same time, look, when we were picking our lineup, what did you say? I'm not going off what I hope. I'm going off how they're thinking, right? And how are they thinking? Is that 100? If they make it to the final, if they win it, $100,000, that's nothing, bro. And you're gonna split that amongst the team and the staff. That's nothing.
But
right? But
they need every penny they need.
Yeah, they're going broke, bro.
But we saw they took the Club World Cup serious because that was $100 million, right?
Yeah.
So there's levels to these trophies.
Man, that was just Cole Palmer just doing something one game. Man. Palmer bailed him out. Palmer got bailed out. Palmer bails these guys out, bro.
João Pedro too. He bailed us out against Fluminense.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just individual brilliance, man.
So what do you guys think of the coach? I don't think we talked about this before, did we?
Go ahead, guys. I'll go last.
No, go first, Mo. Actually, I want to hear what you got to say.
No, you guys go because I want to gather my thoughts. Actually, what I want to say.
Juvie, Hermes, what do y'all think about Rosinha?
Hermes still good.
You want me to start? Okay,
Yeah.
I think we changed his life. He became a multimillionaire once he signed that contract, and like any good brother, I'd be protecting my paycheck too. But it's like there's dignity at the end of the day. And are you really picking these teams? Are you really one that really has a say or any influence in the room? I don't think so. I think he's just a puppet and similar to Maresca, but I think this guy probably is a better person. It seems like he cares about how these guys feel. He's a little bit more personable and interpersonal, so that will buy him some time. And then his English is good, so that's going to buy him even more time. But uh, yeah, I just think we changed his life. We changed his life overnight.
I don't want to cut you off, bro, but half the team doesn't speak English.
Good point. I mean that doesn't matter. It's the media. It's the people that who determine his public perception, and he is a wizard at that. He knows where the camera is at all times. He's always with the players and like making it look like they're boys. Like Esteval probably doesn't know shit he's saying, but he's always going to be there and like pretending he knows that they're communicating. But I think that's a good thing. However, in this job, that doesn't matter. It's a performance business. It's a numbers business. And, if he misses top 4, which is highly likely, I don't see him coming back. And if it slips even worse in the Champions League, like they don't even get to quarters, you can easily get, taken out. But, he's a millionaire now. I don't know. He probably made $1 million while playing, but now he has a really honest, good salary. So any guy is going to want to be protecting that, and he's living in London. So that's another thing. He's in a spotlight. He's probably the most famous black person in London that doesn't rap or play football. So he's living a good life right now, and he's going to do anything to protect that. And if it means you got to throw somebody under the bus, like a player or some guy who's like on our bomb squad, he'll probably do that. But he hasn't yet, which is interesting. But when it comes out and it's at the end of the season, it's business to got to be decided. He's going to be doing some nasty shit to make sure he can stay, but I don't think he will.
But I mean, short term though, not looking at the entire season, the rest of the season. If you look at the next 3 games, are you going to judge him more or less based on like how we perform? Are you? Let's say we don't win the next 3, we draw 2, lose 1. You're going to see him differently, or you don't give a damn?
No. I think Enzo Maresca knew why. It's the reason why he left. It's the reason why he did take that payout, because he knew if I stayed, I'm gonna the reputation that's gonna be damaged instead of the money I get is way more. It's way more important to keep your reputation intact. And I think Liam might not have his reputation intact after this, because he's taking over with Maresca, kind of the foundations he built, and on top of that, a squad that only had a two week preseason. So I think that it's not his fault. But then again, if you want to sell your soul and take this really poison job, that's on you. And there's a reason a lot of major managers aren't going to want to touch this probably until 18 months from now, when they can really see what's going on, and some of these directors get fired. But again, he's just a do boy, bro. He's the guy on the block that's selling the crack, but the plug is that's sitting in his penthouse suite that's making the real money ain't never going to get arrested. That boy on the block is going to get shot. The boy on the block is going to get stabbed. He's got to deal with the dudes that are fiends trying to buy an eighth and don't even got enough money. So I feel he's just a drug boy on the corner, while the real cartel man is in some Cancun resort that's really making the money.
Are you calling Rosinha a low level fucking street hustler?
But if you think about it,
he's doing one of these in the street and passing shit off like that.
Yeah, he's Bodie. He's Bodie on The Wire, and you got Stringer Bell and Avon is Joe Shields and Win Stanley. That's what it is. That's what's going on right now.
I mean, okay, but I agree with everything you said, basically. But is there an argument to be made that, like, he's come into a pretty rocky situation, and for at least, like, he steadied the ship a bit, right? Like, is there any credit that he's owed right now?
No, there's no credit.
Yeah, go Bo.
Go ahead, no, Ahmed, go ahead. You said you think. Go, I want to hear this.
No,
I want to hear all you guys' opinions. And
no. So I would say no, because if Maresca was in the same position and he got to play the run of games we had in January, I think Maresca could have turned it around too. We just never gave Maresca time, and also Maresca he wanted to go, so let's forget about that. But I think if we kept our previous coach and things were all right, he could have turned it around. So I don't think Liam did anything amazing. I think he just won the games he should have won. he's going to have a real test like later in the season, like March and April. That's his real test. But this is going to be a big test too. That's why I'm like, I want to know you guys' opinion, because we're going to be playing a lot of teams that play a back five in the next week or two. So that's going to be a bigger test than the games we play in March when we play Spurs and we play Liverpool. So yeah.
Who else is next?
You're next.
Yeah, you're next, buddy.
Okay, so this guy is he's like the Chelsea players. He's shocked to be where he's at, right? Just like Disassi, just like Matty Shield, just like Gusto. All these players that Nacho Fofana, Guiu, they're shocked. They're shocked that they're here, right? Who else? Sanchez, he's shocked. He's like, how am I here? How am I at Chelsea? How am I starting a Chelsea game, right? The same thing. This bum manager, right? So-called manager, if you want to call him a manager, who has no aura, he can't even fucking do a touch. Right?
Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad.
This
That was
bum,
bad.
right?
That was bad. That was
This
bad.
bum is just shocked. He's just happy to be there. He's happy to put this on his resume, right? That's like me with no tech experience getting a fucking senior director job at Google. Basically, that's basically what he got, right? He's just happy to be there. He's shocked. He's looking at the cameras, right? He's an absolute embarrassment. I can't believe, like, he just knows where all the cameras at every time. He just knows where to be at. It's very annoying. I can't watch his interviews. It's very annoying. Every week there's like 3 new interviews from this bum, just talking bullshit. Same with Potter, right? And they got him with a nice little suit, nice haircut. Now they told him cut the hair off, take the glasses off. You're playing Arsenal away at the semifinals, right? This is a show. It's a TV show, basically, Chelsea. These players are shocked where they're at. This guy, he's shocked where he's at. And I'm just praying he loses as much games as he can.
I heard he was with the Chelsea owners during the Club World Cup.
What?
Yeah, that's what Alex Goldberg said, because he met him during the Club World Cup. So,
Yeah, true. Like I said, that's not that surprising because he was still part of the Blueco, umbrella. So he's still one of us, even though he wasn't Chelsea.
I mean, we knew when it started going bad for Bresco, we knew exactly what the plan is, and we know the plan is with this guy is the Larry O'Neal. I don't even know. I'm not gonna figure out
the Wolves guy. The Wolves failure. The failure at Wolves. Yep.
Come on. I mean, that's the whole conveyor belt, and then whoever they have after that, I don't know who's gonna be after that, but it's gonna be the young. And look what they're doing with the academy guys. Bringing dudes to the academy and putting him on the bench, first team assistant bench. It makes no sense. These guys have no resume to coach the Chelsea academy boys. It's a hard thing to fuck up an academy with millions of dollars in London, because that's the biggest football hotbed in the world outside of maybe Paris, Dakar, Senegal, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Like, that's one of the hotbeds of the best footballers in the world, and we're already starting to fuck that up. And I don't know how you can look at a young kid come out of London and not tell which one's good and which one's not going to be good. And they can't even do that right anymore. We're fucking that up big time. So it's not just the first team. We have to look at even a deeper rooted problem. Like, we used to be able to rely on the
women's team are struggling too. It's not only
the
women's team are shit.
Yeah, and even when the women's team was going crazy, they never won a Champions League. So like now they're never going to get that. And there's multiple things these guys have their hands in. They're ruining even worse. So like when we have a really dark period, the players are bad, or we have a transfer ban, and we got to rely on the academy, and we're not going to have those Mason Mounts, Reece James, the Chalobahs, the Gahys, the Tomoris, the Chalobah. It's gonna get even worse. I think it's not just gonna be, outside the top 5. This could get into like a relegation situation. The permutations for a relegation could happen very easily. Then I don't think people realize. We could slip very quickly, very fast. We've seen under,
and they're losing money too.
How close do you guys?
They have to pay $749 million dollar loan end of this season. By the way,
I think
People
how
are not
close,
talking about it.
how close we are to relegation could be. I think it's a different of external and internal factors where the academy players we putting in are not the same as the ones that we could lean on in the past. Next, it could have to be a transfer ban and a lot of players exiting. So that could happen as well. And then on top of that, incompetency in coaching and directorship, all of them collaborating, and this happy unison of destruction could happen, I think, fairly quickly. So who's to say point seductions could happen to us? We saw Leicester under Maresca; he was cheating. So who says that type of cheating didn't follow him here?
Wait, Mo, I think we are going to get a points deduction though, because of the Roman ownership.
That's good.
Yeah.
I hope that would be amazing. How you self-snitch like that? That's just they need. Oh my god! If it's like a 6-point deduction and we got top 4 and then 6 points got deducted and we finished 8th. Oh my god! I am going to the club. I'm going to the club that night. I'm partying for like 4 straight nights. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't be happy like at Mo.
I would.
I'd feel like we've been
No
saying
top,
this
no
for a while.
UCL money for these guys. I'll be happy. Are you crazy?
I mean, they don't care, bro. These are the guys who we're talking about are cashiers. Like it's like getting mad at the person at Aldi for giving you expired spinach, and you get mad at the cashier. Get mad at the farmer. The farmer is for Chelsea or the real main source. You don't even know those guys.
That's why I said I don't want UCL from them. I don't want them to have any type of reward.
Bowley is like a cashier. There's dudes behind the scenes way higher than Bowley. Like they're just like they're phantoms. They'll never see him. At least Roman would step out and like say, "Yeah, this is mine. I wholly own all of this." These other American dudes, they're just spineless. They're never gonna come out. And I'm not trying to defend a Putin dude, but at least he has some type of like ambition and proud to like come out and step forward and not say something. He'll be in the stands. Like if it goes good, it's me. If it goes bad, it's on me. It's my money. It's my personal fortune.
No, but CFC Mo, you posted something on the group chat today. That long thread, right? And I think it was Bobby from X, and there was one of the posts. It was like a thread. Sorry, it's like a financial statement on like how much each Chelsea owner put into the club, and it was like Clear Lake, all these other guys, and they each put in money that wasn't theirs. But Bowley was the only person who put in 128 million of his own money into the club. So, I mean, that's how I understood it, right? But if that's the truth, right? Take that for what you want to make out of it. But he's the only one who's invested his own bread into the club.
Yeah, and he's the one that he's seen success in other teams that he's invested in. So he's the only one that had a normal kind of players like on like normal wages, 200, 280, Sterling 300. He was trying to sign Neymar, Ronaldo, big names to sell jerseys. So
wait, is he being
Enzo?
Is him being on that list true? The files, Bodie.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
But Clear Lake is more of an asset management company. So
the
Bali is more about saving money, flipping young players, having bonuses instead of like wages, like performances. Performance wages. It's gonna be interesting. But you clearly see that both sides are not working. So. Because like all the players that mostly Bowley signed was failures as well. So
he's in the file.
Wait, who's in the file?
Bodie.
Oh my god! Our boy wasn't. Yo, did you see the file email when one of his associates, JE's associates, emailed him about going to a Chelsea match?
No, tell me, bro.
Bro, he literally emails JE. He's like, "Yo, I went to a game in London," and he says this name of our stadium, and then he goes, "Who knew English soccer games are as quiet as tennis matches?" I was like, "No." He just flamed us, dog.
He's cooking the Chelsea fan base.
I know, he fried us up, dude.
Wait, what year was this?
I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, try to find it.
The Chelsea Stadium's in the really nice part of London. They're like not all of them, but they come. I think you gotta come from some type of good standing to live in that area. Defense.
Yeah. But Chelsea don't even own the stadium themselves. It's the pitch owners that own it. So,
Guess who's a pitch owner?
Yo, Drew,
Yeah, and they're retarded.
no way.
The pitch
Bro,
owners are retarded.
Bro, I'm about to tap into that. I got to be a CPO owner.
Yeah, man.
The pitch owners are also
I'm
retarded.
trying to get them
right?
to say yes to tell what I'm saying, to do what we gotta do. They're trying to go to Earl Square. There's a lot of
Yeah.
I feel like we need to have people like us with our opinion that are actually
The fact that they didn't fucking extend the stadium or do anything with the stadium is just embarrassing.
But now they got to get a majority yes, bro, in the votes.
That's why, like I said, I want London fans to also feel the heat.
Yeah, so bro,
I want them to keep seeing Arsenal winning. Hopefully Spurs win the UCL, something like that, just to get them to fucking wake up. Stop being cucks.
All right,
How do we have a 38,000 seater? That's just embarrassing.
Is it even 38? I don't think it's 38, bro.
I was 40,
That's just
yeah,
embarrassing.
40 something. Yeah,
42, but
Same
max
shit.
capacity, I think it's 45.
yeah, 45.
That's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, how do you have a small stadium but still not decide to get a front on shirt sponsor? It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. So you have a small stadium, no shirt sponsor.
This is the
That's
email.
not the crazy part. The crazy part is we're the only team in the top 4 leagues, going down to even I think the National League that doesn't have a front shirt sponsor. So that's why I find the most embarrassing. If other clubs didn't have front shirt sponsors, all right, cool, loop us in with them. But we're the only one. You gotta look at that and be like, that's something wrong there.
To answer your question, Mo, the email was sent in 2016 to JE, and he says football matches in UK are as silent as tennis matches in Italy.
Well, that's the year that Leicester won the league as well, 2016.
Also, during Hazard era, it was quiet.
And that's when we
Yes.
finished 10th.
They're quiet under Hazard, right? But not.
They've
quiet
always
under
been quiet,
Enzo.
bro. They've always been quiet, bro. They've always been
Not
quiet.
under Enzo. That's a new agenda.
What happened?
That's when we finished 10th that season.
Yeah, that's when we denied Tottenham the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I saw that, I said, "Oh my god, Chelsea's down bad, even worse than I thought, bro." We're in the files, dog.
How did you guys feel when Havertz scored that goal?
Man, it's I don't know if you're on the stream. I don't think you were, right?
No, it wasn't.
But I mean, I think we were all pissed because that's the one guy I don't want to score against CFC, and he did.
He hates Chelsea so much.
I know. You can't blame him though, because the ownership was trying to get this guy to reduce his salary. But at the same time, did he deserve the guy was making what, $250 at Chelsea? Did he deserve?
He didn't
more?
deserve it. He was horrible at Chelsea.
Yeah. So
He was a shit player.
I'm not mad
He's
at
on
it.
more. Yeah.
What's that, Drew?
No, I was saying he's on more at Arsenal. I think 300, is he not?
I think he's on 300. He's the highest.
Yeah.
He's the highest earner at Arsenal. For
No,
now.
I'm not gonna lie. When he rounded Rob Sanchez, all I could think about was 2021 in Porto, and
Looks like it.
when he celebrated by just chilling, pointing at the badge, and just chilling on the barrister like that, that's when I wanted to just break everything in my house.
But Lul, his last trophy was 5 years ago.
I mean, it's not about the trophy, bro. It's about the fact that, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you go out, you know what I'm saying? You broke up with this joint a long time ago. You don't even care about her no more, but you seen her and she's with another nigga. You don't even know the nigga. You don't even care about her no more. But just because you seen her with somebody, you're gonna be a little bit tight. That's just human nature. And for him to round Rob Sanchez, just the flashback it gave me, my guy, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, we know the conversations of what did Havertz win at his last trophy was at Chelsea, bro. I have really bad news for you guys. We're gonna win a lot at Arsenal. He's gonna win the Champions League. He's gonna win FA Cups. He's gonna win multiple Prems. So just be prepared for that.
Hey,
Emojis.
the facts are facts.
And we'll continue being Arsenal's feeder club. Let's see who the next player that we give him. that starts winning things with them.
Mo, do you think Arsenal will match our
Madueke.
UCL?
Madueke is a good player, though.
Huh?
We sold the good player in Madueke to Arsenal.
I don't think Arsenal's going to match. I think they're probably going to win next year, the UCL. Probably not this year.
Now, but bro, we're a feeder club to Arsenal.
100%.
And the last player we sold was Noni Madueke. So was Noni Madueke a good player that we, sold off to the?
I mean, he's better than most of our wingers. Is he not? Is he better than Gittins and Garnacho?
You see, I'm happy. I was trying to bait you, bro. I was trying to get you to come around to that. That's an argument that we have.
What's his GA even this year? Nani.
No, me and Mo, no. We were arguing sometime back, like November-ish. I was like, yo, Noni was our best winger last season.
One of our.
He was our best winger, bro.
Madueke
He's better than what we have right now, I'll be honest with you.
100%. So,
Madueke has more.
I've never rated the guy, but I've always kept that. I'm going to stand on that too. I think he was our best winger, and we lost our best winger, and the guys we replaced him with, can't touch his, can't even lace his boots.
Yep. Kepa as a backup. Who's better, Jorgensen or Kepa? Come on, man. Let's be honest.
Mid versus mid.
That's just copium. Keep selling yourselves that copium. Pay $25 million for this garbage guy.
Wait, Kepa's not mid?
He was the
It's better than Jorgensen.
But Jorgensen was on the Conference League team of the season last year.
Okay, listen, I could feel 10 players
Kepa,
win that shit. Stop.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think anybody could tell me that Kepa's not mid.
Strasbourg is going to win the.
Wait, what is
Conference
Kepa
League.
good at exactly that he's not mid? I'm confused.
But we spent like.
He's better than
72
Jorgensen, is he not?
No, but then you'd say
They're
that
both mid.
Kepa was like 72 billion just to be a backup.
So he's not better than. He's not better than Jorgensen.
I mean, I'm not gonna say better or worse. I think they're equally mid. One of them thinks he's black.
That's impossible.
One of them thinks
impossible.
he's black, and the other one
That's an
can't say
impossible answer. It's
anything.
either yes or no, bro.
I think they're both mid because one of them thinks he's black, and the other one
Who's
can't
better, though?
save
Who's
anything outside of 25 yards. They're both.
But
ass.
who's better? Who's better?
They're both mid.
Look at Chelsea fans, man. You can't even say Jorgensen's better or Kepa's better. You
I
just
probably
have to
say,
sell
honestly,
yourselves coping.
I would say that they're both ass, but I'd probably give it to Jorgensen over the trauma that I've had with Kepa, bro. Like, you must be forgetful, dog.
No, but Mo, question though.
You must have forgot what that pain was like, bro. Niggas dunking on us from 35 yards consistently. You just need to send it, and it goes in. It goes in.
I'll
Okay,
tell
but
you,
you're not talking about how good of a goalkeeper he was under Bournemouth.
I'll tell you, he's very mid. Petrovic, he's worse than both. Petrovic is not bad.
Yeah, sorry, Drew.
No, I'm just saying that Petrovic is like worse than Kepa and Jorgensen. When you watch him play, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Penders. It's the new hope, right? Penders.
All right. Would you say Penders is better than Jorgensen? Yes or no? Or has a higher ceiling?
I think they're both shit.
Yeah. Well, you got to pick one. Remember, that's what you said.
I would say. I don't even know. I didn't really watch Penders. I just know he's shit. I don't watch much of him.
Oh, bro.
I just know he's gonna be shit, right? You just can smell it.
I saw a
a
picture of Penders. Apparently, he's cross-eyed a bit. And he's a goalkeeper. He's cross-eyed.
No, but at the end of the day, it depends on who's the center back pairing that's going to be defending you. And I think if you have Jorgensen with Gabriel Saliba, Timber, Calafiori, even Jorgensen could look like a pretty top keeper.
Mo, did you want Mike Magnon in the summer?
Yeah. Anybody but Sanchez. I was desperate. I wanted Donnarumma, but we're not a big club anymore, so we're not going to go for those type of players, right?
Yeah.
But how many games has Sanchez cost us, though? Like, I'm not really worried about Sanchez right now.
He's just a shit player. He's always going to be shit. He's always going to have a bozo game. He has a bozo gene. He's not world class. He doesn't start for an international club, right?
But Mo, if you had to fix one problem at Chelsea, it wouldn't be Rob Sanchez right now. I don't think so.
That's not even a good question. There's multiple problems.
But if you had to fix one problem,
You can't. That's in football. You can't say that. It's literally impossible to say. There's major problems in every single position at Chelsea. From
got
fullbacks, midfield, wingers, striker, center backs, goalkeepers.
But
Every single position needs a triple bypass surgery.
but there's PSR, bro, and we can't be spending like crazy anymore. So
Yeah,
somewhere looking at maybe two incomings, 2 outgoings.
we
Right.
can't really use PSR as an excuse because we created the PSR ourselves.
Exactly.
We spent $2 billion on just shit, man. And remember when they said that Paez would start for us in the summer?
Garbage player. Garbage. Another failure of a signing.
Yo, Juvie,
Whatever
stop
club-
feeding this
what-
guy, man.
That Ecuadorian club, whatever they're fucking stealing money from us, man. I don't know where that money's going. Probably to some like cartel. Seriously.
Him and
We bought another loser center back, right? Who's gonna be a failure as well.
Yo,
him and
how about
him and
Mamadou?
Garnacho are vape buddies.
Huh?
Mamadou
Him and
Sarr.
Garnacho both vape.
Gusto is a failed signing as well.
How about Sarr though?
Yeah.
Mamadou, the new Sarr from Strasbourg,
I don't know.
because he's potentially
I
going to
mean,
start.
he doesn't captain for the under 21 France team.
He
You know who
plays
did?
for-
Jacket.
He plays for Senegal. That's why.
Oh yeah, true. He's from Senegal.
Get him, Juvie.
No. When he,
We got the agenda merchant.
No.
We got
No.
him. Let's go.
Okay, you guys are retarded. When he played for under. Okay, you see, that's what I'm saying. You guys are low IQ. When he played under 21s with Jacket, right? Whatever that guy's name is. Jacket was the captain, not him, not Sarr. He switched to Senegal. Yeah, go ahead, check.
Let me check if Jackie was the captain.
And Drew, don't just check if he was the captain. Check how many games he
check
captained the club.
everything.
They lied to me. They told me Hato was the captain of Netherlands. He was the captain of that club in Ajax. Sorry, not Netherlands. He was the captain of Ajax.
I thought he was going to be good, Hato. The way they sold that dream to me. How much you spent? 40 mil on him? Another failed signing.
He wasn't even playing under 21s. He was playing under 18s.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever age that is. Those two were playing, were they not?
Yeah, Jackie was the captain. To be fair.
Exactly. Thank you.
And they're under 19s, and they lost to Spain in a knockout stage. Jacket with
So
the own
he's
goal.
already a loser. He's already a loser. Sorry.
Jacket with the own goal, though. That's what knocked them out.
But see, the Jacket conversation, man, I just feel like it's one of those ones that had we gotten him, people would be hating because we spent $60 million on an unproven player that's played like what? This is like the first half. The first half of the season was his first time playing senior football, right? And then
No, but wait, Jacket only captained one game though. It was another guy called Valentin, who's the actual captain.
Valentin who?
Valentin Antagonist.
Oh, speaking of Valentin, thank you for bringing that guy up. Another signing from Chelsea.
Who's
So
that?
this Barco Valentin kid.
No,
right?
Barco.
So he was a loser at Brighton. He went to La Liga, failed there. Now he's at Strasbourg. Now he's the second coming of Ozil, the PR machine. Trying to hype this guy up.
Mo, get ready. And Ciso's going to be the backup.
And Ciso, another failed signing at Brighton.
I thought Ciso had 2 goals this last game.
No, I'm saying he's going to be the backup to Palmer next season because it's pre-agreed. No,
If he didn't work out at where did he play? He played at what was that club that he
Brighton?
played?
Ipswich.
No, Brighton, but then he got loaned out to another club. I think it was Leicester. or something.
Ipswich Town.
Ipswich, yes. Failed there, didn't work out there, right?
He scored against us though. He's
He
kicking
didn't want
against
to
us.
score against us. It's not really
What do we think about this?
This guy's the ultimate troll. I know a lot
this
of guys.
loser.
This guy is a troll.
One
What
of
do
the
you think
biggest
about this
losers
guy?
at Chelsea. One of the biggest losers at Chelsea. this guy.
Elaborate, Mo. Why is that?
He has not completed a 90-minute game at Chelsea. He's been here for almost 3 seasons now. Now, one game that was 90 minutes.
No 90-minute games, but he's holding receipts against the fans, right? That's what he's saying.
First of all, he's from Southampton. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. We're popping up these players who are shocked to be at Chelsea. Lavia is shocked to be playing for Chelsea still. Fofana, shocked to play at Chelsea. Caicedo doesn't even know English, right?
Bro, look at his
Doesn't
face,
even
bro.
know English.
Oh
I think
man,
that nigga's listening to him.
him.
He's listening to
Another,
this guy,
who's
right?
this guy? Oh, I forgot. Who's this other? Tosin. Shocked to play. He could not believe he got to move at Chelsea. I'm telling you. He's like, I'm starting for Chelsea? No fucking way. Fulham,
Speaking of
the
Valentin,
little club at Fulham kicked me out, and Chelsea took me in. No way. And they're paying me £120,000 per week. Wow.
Yo, let me get this fraud CFC Mo. So CFC Pies posted what? He said, Gamer Senior asked Chelsea for Valentin Barco. Bayern Munich, also Bayern Munich, the great Bayern Munich. How many Champions League they won?
Sell him to buy. I want the. Let them keep buying.
Legends on their team.
Please, Bayern Munich, buy the Bayern Munich.
Chills.
Let's actually pull their fucking trousers down this time. We should have sold Adoy, right? That failed guy. This guy, Barco, put it 40 million. He's yours. 30. I don't even care. It's 25 million.
How about Achapong? They were after Achapong. We said no.
Another. I mean, I don't know much. I mean, I think he's a good kid. I had to think real quick.
Mo, we used to have Cassidy and Ugochukwu on our books.
He almost got me there. Hey, what did you say? We used to have what?
Cassidy and Ugochukwu on our books.
Ugochukwu's a baller.
He's balling.
Better than Caicedo. Or on the same level.
Wait. Ugochukwu's a baller based on what merit exactly? What did you see him do?
What do you mean what I see him do? He can progress the ball better. He can, same on the ball defense, off the ball defense. Can pass both legs, both feet.
Where'd you see this?
Sorry.
You saw this in the Chelsea shirt?
Burnley.
So those like 5 games that he played at Burnley?
5 games he played at Burnley.
He didn't play that much at Burnley.
Southampton as well.
He's at Burnley right now, though. Yeah. Him and Broya.
What are you talking about?
What was that first loan that he went to?
Southampton.
Yeah,
He's a baller.
He showed signs, though.
I mean, you're calling Kenda a failed signing, but you're hyping Ugochukwu as
no, that is a sign. That is a player we shouldn't have sold. Actually,
Ugochukwu.
Yeah, we shouldn't have sold him.
What about Cassidy?
Oh wow, I had a lot of hope for that guy.
Oh,
he came in with a lot of hype.
He got bamboozled by Inter, man.
Oh
again.
Man, where's he at? Como?
He went to Torino. He's at Como now.
Damn, is he starting for Fabregas team?
No, he's not at Como. He's at Torino.
Oh, Torino. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, we got finesse with that one.
Yeah, Inter, man. That's why I'm glad to see them fail, man. I want them to keep failing.
Hey, what was the ownership thinking of bringing back João Felix as well, like, for 50 million?
Bro,
there was no point in that. I don't know why they brought him back. That's another failed signing.
I mean, that was just to, I guess, offload.
So how many? What's the percentage? So we have a 6% hit rate on players, pretty much.
Pretty. I mean, the 4 that start for us: Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer, Esteval. That's 4, and then Agile Pedro 5. We made 5 good signings out of maybe 80. I don't know how many signings we made.
75, 76.
Let's say 100. 5 out of 100. 5%. You're close, bro. You're right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All right, I think
so. We need to buy another 100 players basically to have a good starting 11.
I think we could do some full-time score predictions for the match against Wolves. Who wants to start?
You can start.
Drew, you want to go first?
No. Chimleka, you can start, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna win this one. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna call it. I could see 2-1 or 3-1. I'm gonna go 3-1 just based off the performance we had last game. I need to see some goals, and I think that boy Mane on Wolves is gonna cause us a few problems. He might nick one. 3-1.
And it's tough because this is what Mo was talking about. He was like, just crash out and be honest, right? But the positive in me is saying 2-0, and I think we can, like, I know I got to give a final prediction, but part of me is saying we can walk out of this game, winning a convincing 2-0 win. But I can also see us drawing 2-2, right? Because I don't feel comfortable of us keeping the lead. So I got to pick one of those choices, and I'm going to support us to win, but I think we draw this 2-2.
Big up Chelsea, Dan. I can see the same as you, Mees, that we can draw or either win. Because the unpredictability of this team it's been like this under Clear Lake. It's just unpredictable. Like you could have like how we drew against Sheffield and Burnley in that season. It could be the same result. That's wild.
So, final prediction, Drew? You going for the 2-2 or you going with the 2-0?
Yeah, either way swing. Like it could either be 2-0 or 2-2.
Yeah. All right, that's my prediction too. Though I mean,
yeah,
I'll stick with that one. I don't see us losing though. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Mo?
Yeah, Mo.
I got 2-1 Chelsea. We're good away, so I'm not worried about away games. The home games I'm worried about. We're I think 13th in home games this season. So let me double check. Actually, give me 1 second. Because we're top 4 when it comes to away, our records. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Did you guys see the breaking news Proper Chels Dan's talking about? He says, big up panelists, big up to you, bro. There's breaking news, another PR lies news on Alvarez. What? Did Clear Lake
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, what they say?
Yeah. Just because he was at the game, they think he was getting scouted for Chelsea. He was getting scouted at Arsenal. He's going to Arsenal. I have bad news for you guys, all these Chelsea fans. But yo, we're third. We're third in away games, basically, right? If there's the table, so I think we're gonna win probably 2-1, Chelsea. But we're 13th when it comes to home games, so I think we're gonna lose or drop points to Leeds this week.
The thing with Alvarez to Arsenal, bro, if they do end up winning the Prem or they win the Champions League, they're gonna attract a lot of talent.
Of course.
We saw that with Hazard. So, I mean, I wouldn't rule Alvarez to Arsenal out, especially if they win.
Yeah, they're going to win, and that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately.
Amias, what's your prediction?
We should be able to dispatch of them easily, but I can see this getting a little nervous. It could probably be like a scrappy 1-0 or a 2-1.
Yeah.
It's not going to be.
It's not going to be an easy game.
They're not mature enough to handle that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like they don't care. It's going to be like Enzo Fernandez not doing his job. He doesn't care. Like, oh, it's Wolves. Who gives a shit? Nobody in Argentina is watching this.
Are you guys doing a watch along tomorrow?
Tomorrow, the game's on at what 10:30 our time, Lowell? Right on the East Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you're home, I'm down for the watch along.
Yeah. I'm
down to do it too.
I'm down. I'm down. If I'm not there for the first half, I'm definitely down for the second half.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
If we lose this game, though, it's going to be crazy. Because even I'm saying we're going to win, right? So
never get your hopes up, bro.
We're top 3, dude. We're top 3 in away games. We're good away. We're bad at home. I don't know how we're 13th at home. That's shocking. I don't know how we're top 5 this season.
I remember under Potter when we played. Was it Southampton? Who was 20th in the league? And we lost. Did we lose them or we drew? I think we lost.
It was 0-0 actually.
0-0.
Southampton.
No, James Ward-Prowse scored a free kick. It was 1-0 Southampton.
Oh
yeah.
Shit! You're right.
Yeah, so, bro, I mean, these things happen. These things happen to us. So that's why I'm like, I can see a draw, if anything. and they've been in some pretty good form, in January. So you can't rule that out.
But you could say they've downgraded their strike force from Strand Larson to the Armstrong
But
guy.
isn't doing much this season though.
True, but this Armstrong guy, I don't know if he's that good either. So.
Yeah.
No.
I think he had 11 goals for Southampton in the championship. And then the year before that, he had like 29 goals. Or 2 years before that, he had 29 goals for Blackburn. I was just doing like my recap on him just to see if he's going to cause us trouble. But, the guy's in better form, although it's the championship, than the Strand Larson was this season. So, anything's possible.
Yo, who's Pels for Tosh? Is that Tosh?
Yeah, that's Tosh.
That's Tosh. You got him.
Loser.
Got you, buddy.
What a loser.
Is Tosh still in Saudi?
Yeah, he's still out there.
Tell him to pray for us being top 4 this season.
Josh, you hear that? Finish Umrah. MashaAllah, bro. Thank you. Thank you for doing that for us, bro. And for yourself. And for your family. Big up to you, Tosh.
Big up, mate.
My boss says, big up Mizic, Jamlak, Ermias, everyone on the panel. Up the Chelsea. Let's hope Chelsea smash Wolves tomorrow. Up the Blues as always. Up the Blues, my boy. Up the Blues. Shout out to everybody in the chat that pulled up. YouTube, Twitter. We appreciate you guys. That's a wrap for our Chelsea and Wolves preview. Thanks again for Tosh for, doing what he had to do to get us right. And thank you guys for hopping on and spending some time with us. So, and thanks to the panelists, man. Each and every one of you guys. I know Mo, I give you a lot of shit, man, but it's all out of love. All right, don't take it to heart too much, man. It's okay to be an Arsenal fan.
You take it to heart, man. When it's a reality for you. You're just a real Chelsea fan.
And big up Proper Chels Dan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to his page. Like every single video. Just scroll down the page, like every single video. He's Proper Chels. That's why he's called Proper Chels Dan.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much, man.